everyone, this is Jody from Jody Lynn Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to make this pillow cover. A lady friend of mine gave me this years ago, and it's a little tattered and whatnot, but I just absolutely love it. It's my very favorite. So I wanted to try to recreate, it's actually a pillow cover. As you can see, there's the inside. So I wanted to try to recreate this before it goes by the wayside. So I am starting out actually with a 16 by 16 inch pillow form. That pillow was a 12 by 12, so mine's a little bit bigger, but that should make a difference. You can make it any size you like. So what I started out with was a piece of muslin that I have cut, measuring out my pillow was 16, and then I wanted 10 inches on each side for my cuff, which is this part right here. This will be my cuff, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's folded in once inside and then once back out to the outside to make the cuff part here. So we need 10 inches on each side for that, and then of course a half inch on each side to make the seam at the bottom. So I've got, this is 34 by 36, and what I've done is I've already sewn my seam in this one. So there's my seam, and I actually pinned it in the center so I would know how far out my actual pillow form would be. And here's my other pin. Let me turn this around. And here's my pin right here. So from here to here, this pin here, I don't know if you can see that pin there, it's on the inside, is 8 inches, which is half of my pillow. And then the rest of it is my cuff underneath of here. So let me show you how I made the cuff. First of all, I turned it inside out. Let me put that pin back in there so I can turn it right side out, or inside out. Turn it inside out. And let me put this down here so you can see what I'm doing. So I turned this inside out, and then I rolled my cuff up to measure, I think it was 4 3/4 all the way around. So let's see if we've gotten about that. 4 3/4. And this one's not quite, so we can pull this up a little bit. There we go. So this will be 4 3/4. So let me put a pin in there. So that side stays 2. So I'm going to have 4 3/4 here. And then we're going to turn it right side out again and fold this back on itself to make our cuff. So you only have to sew one seam, and that's your seam to put the whole thing, together. So it's kind of a simple project to get it into form here. And then you're going to fold this back on itself, and again measure to make sure that your cuff is the same all the way around. Mine's like almost, it's a little over 2 1/4 looks like. So it's pretty close all the way around. Let me check this side and make sure it's about the same. 2, a little over 1/4. Okay, so that's about the same all the way around. And I've already got this side already prepared. So, make sure my cuff is stuck inside of there. So this is what my pillow is going to look like, except actually that's the back. So I want to show you what the front's going to look like. So this will be my front. There. So now it'll be my cover. And then I'm just going to attach my buttons. Make sure you put your pillow form inside, of course, before you put your buttons on. But your pillow form will go inside. And something I wanted to show you too is with my pillow form, it came in a package, of course, all bunched up. So these corners are like kind of have no filling in them. So if you take an embroidery needle and just start pulling the stuffing in your pillow, pull it out towards the ends, you can get that filling down inside where you want it without, you know, tearing your pillow or anything, the cover. So you can move the stuffing around to get it down into those corners. See, this one doesn't have any in it either. So you just take your pin, it actually is an embroidery needle or a tapestry needle, just a long needle. Of course, this one's bent because it's had a little bit of use. But you can move your stuffing around inside of the pillow to, like I said, to get it down into those corners and into places. If you go in straight and turn, it's going to move that stuffing around for you. This is kind of here too, so there. Now this is kind of fat, so I'm going to move it over a little bit. But anyway, you get the idea. You just have to push that down into the corners there. And then you can stuff your pillow in here, just like a pillowcase, I guess. Except this has got pins in it, so it's going to kind of stick. Get those pins up. So I haven't shown my buttons on yet, so. There. Shake it down a little bit. I'll try to pull this over a little bit. Make it even, like that. Of course, this one I haven't ironed down this side yet, so might have to move that stuffing around a little bit more. Mine appears to be a little off. But anyway, after you stick your pillow in there, then you can put all your buttons on. And I just sewed them straight through. Made it, you know, I was careful how I made my little tacking on the back so it wasn't too obnoxious. And then you just sew your little buttons on wherever you want them. And then for the top, I cut out, this is vinyl. It's actually flocked vinyl. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but it's flocked, so it's fluffy. So I'm going to put this on the top of my pillow, and it's just iron on. Excuse me. And so I'll have to make sure that's all on there straight, and this can't be overlapped. And you know, I cut all these out with my Cricut, and so I've really gotten into the Cricut lately. It's just awesome to cut out all this stuff with. Probably can't see this part here, but and then these will be the little berries that go on there next to it. But the yeah, it'll all get ironed on there, and I'll have my buttons on there, and yeah, my pillow cover will be all done. So if you have anything else you'd like to see, or you know that I can make a video on for you or whatever, let me know. If you want to support my channel, it's Jody Lynn Creations at YouTube, on YouTube, and also at Patreon is Jody Lynn Creations as well. And I am going to be having some drawings and hopefully some files that I can get for you. So I'm going to start cutting some more of these designs out of my Cricut. And so I'll be designing some different things. And so if you support me on those channels, you can have copies of my files. So it's patreon.com/Jody Lynn Creations. And then YouTube is Jody Lynn Creations as well. So, okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.